During a moment we were having, she kicked me in the face and knocked out one of my teeth. And I'm suing her for the reason to pay for my deductible for my dentist bill.
Okay, so you got your toothpick. Let me smile. Let me see. Okay, nice. Okay, I just wanted to make sure he got it. You know, they did a nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead and offer up to the court your proof of your expenses, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, before I review this, tell me a bit about this relationship. You two were an item?
We were a friends with benefits.
Oh, okay. So an occasional romantic liaison.
Correct. Multiple times a week, I would say.
I don't know now. That's not like that's approaching relationship status.
I mean, I was hoping she would help pay for the deductible. I mean, even in the moment, she laughed at it. And I don't fully understand why, because...
Well, let's find out why. Ms. Dawn, why did you kick your man in the face?
Your Honor, there's been many times my foot has been on his shoulder, but this time he grazed the middle bottom part of my foot, which happens to be the most ticklish part. He's told me like, oh, if you make me mad, I'll tickle you to death.
Okay.
So he knew what he was doing. Touching my foot.
There's never been a reaction before, Your Honor. That's the issue here, is there is something different this time. I believe she had intent to kick me in the face.
One was different because before you used your, this time you used your finger. Before he has my toes.
Okay.
But this time he grazed it, which is different.
So a couple times a week you suck her toes.
It was
Every
sort
time.
of the pattern that
That's
we went.
a part of the local service. Okay, you suck her toes.
It wasn't the first time, is all I'm saying.
I understand. So that's what pattern is important to this case, because I'm not going to be able to rule efficiently if I don't understand the normalcies of y'all's two relations. Okay? So you suck her toes when y'all are a couple times a week local. In addition to that, you decided to switch it up this particular time and use your finger instead of your tongue, essentially.
I thought she enjoyed it. All the other times I'd done it.
Yeah. Mr. Williams, okay. Now, I'm trying to cooperate with you, but you're about to get on my nerves. Now, I'm asking you direct questions. Were you looking to be more creative in the bedroom with your friend with these benefits?
Yes.
Okay.
She's...
Whoop. That's it. Yes. Now, did you receive that well? This new...
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
Okay. You didn't, because it was too ticklish.
Too ticklish.
He uses his finger, brushes up against that really ticklish part of your foot. You have a reflexive.
Yes.
Now, are you sure it was reflexive, Miss
Absolutely.
Dawn, or were you annoyed that he's mixing it up and you wanted to kill him and punish him?
Maybe in the back of my mind it was a little like annoying, but it wasn't like, it was like right away.
Okay. So
that I felt it and I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
And it kicked him in the mouth.
Okay. All right. I got
time.
you. Okay. Let me see what the injury looked like. I'm seeing, oh my goodness. Let's see this on the plasma. Let's see what Mr. Williams' mouth looked like. Wow. You literally had one of your front teeth, one of your first 4 teeth missing.
It's painful to look at that image.
I imagine it was painful when it happened, right?
It very was.
Okay. So it was painful when it happened. I'm sure everywhere. You two are no longer in relation.
She was the one that ghosted me, Your Honor.
Is that true, Miss Dawn? Did you stop communicating after you this man's tooth out?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
If you know anyone who has ever been in an awkward or uncomfortable situation like this, be sure to share it with them. I'm sure they'll get a kick out of it. You can already see that there was a mismatch between comfort and communication. He wanted to try something new. She wasn't very receptive to it. And that already created tension before anything ever happened, which tells you that they weren't even on the same page. And while he says that it was intentional and she says that it was reactive, it can be instinctive, defensive, or reactive. Not every reaction is planned, but you will still have consequences. Another key thing to look at is why she ghosted. After the incident, she just disappears. She doesn't check in. She doesn't follow up. That suggests avoidance, discomfort, not wanting to deal with the fallout of their situationship. Ghosting usually tells you that someone doesn't want to deal with what just happened. Even with the short court case, there are still observable character patterns. on both sides. For her, she avoids confrontation and doesn't take responsibility directly. For him, he escalates to court and interprets intent instead of uncertainty, which means both are reacting and not resolving. Neither one of them handled it directly, they just handled it differently. Why does this matter to the court case? Because intent is everything here. Was it reflexive or was it deliberate? What they did after matters as much as what they did in the moment. So let me know in the comments, do you think that this was reflexive or do you think that she meant to do it? Let's find out the verdict.
In this case, you two are both grown. And I celebrate grown people doing what grown people want to do. Now, Ms. Dawn, what doesn't work is you standing in this court today acknowledging your full, willing, happy, and voluntary participation in an adult creative liaison that y'all both agreed to. You now want him to eat the entirety of what was already a painful, horrible situation that he endured courtesy of your pleasure, at least in part. At least in part. Therefore, I believe Mr. Williams is more than fair when he asks for half because he got enjoyment and consequence, and you need to get enjoyment, which you already got, and now you need to share in the consequences, Ms. Dawn. This court finds in favor of the plaintiff for a reduced amount. He's going to get half of the $685 he demanded. That's my ruling.
That verdict seems fair. Situationships don't really have clear boundaries, so when something goes wrong, no one really knows where the responsibility starts or ends. This wasn't one person acting alone. This was a shared moment that went awry. Here's my big takeaway from the case. Situationships don't give you structure. One person usually thinks it's casual, the other person usually thinks it's more, and because there's no commitment, it makes it easier to disappear. So the best thing you can do is be clear about what you want and what you're okay with from the start. Now, let me know in the comments, have you ever been in a situationship that went left like this? Tell me your wildest stories. And as always, thank you for watching.